Hey, what's up everybody? The Nexel here. So today we're doing something a little bit different with the video. We're going to try this thing where you see, the game screen, but not only that, but you see me narrating it in the corner, kind of like a Twitch feed, except, to be honest, I have no idea how to use Twitch. So it's going to be something similar to that. If you guys like this format, please leave a comment just so that I know next time to keep doing it this way. Otherwise, I'm going to revert back to the old method just because it didn't require any sort of video editing. But with that being said, we're going to get started. So this is going to be an advanced / intermediate guide on how to level up efficiently. So hopefully you watched the first video. I'm going to try and not go over things that I already did there. But pretty much from what I see on like Reddit or YouTube on how people level up, I don't really like some of the methods because some of the methods just say throw whatever metals you have or you don't need to level up a metal. And oh, this isn't a good example because she's already maxed out. And I don't like that method because it's just a big waste of money, and as you get further down into the game, you're not going to have that much money because you're going to try and level up metals and evolve them, and it's just really cost ineffective on your money wallet to do it that way. So as you can see, this metal only leveled up it leveled up a total of 7 levels, and we're paying 13,000 money for it. And that's just not cost effective. Let's see if we try it on a different one. So this is a higher level one of the same metal. And if we try to do the same thing, level it up with only weak metals, we're paying 19,000 money just to level it up like 4 or 5 levels. And it's just not cost effective. Another way that people say to level up the metals is by only using the 6-star metals. So, oh, you know what? I shouldn't have done that. Is only using the 6-star Huey, Dewey, and Louie metals, so these guys. But that's just not really effective at all, because if you go to the quests, and if you're doing the special quests that give you those metals, so these ones here, the experience metals, if you're doing these, and you do the highest tier one, it's only going to give you one of those 6-star metals. So to get like 10 of those, it's going to cost you 300 AP, and that's just not cost effective for your AP. So if you want to do it that way, that's fine. AP regenerates, money does not. But this is what I believe is personally the faster, most cost-effective way available. So I'm just going to open up the table. This is pretty much going to be the bulk of the video right here. This table right here. So hopefully this table is self-explanatory. I calculated the total amount of experience needed by pretty much taking a metal at level 1 and then seeing how much experience it would get to be 1 level before hitting the level cap, and then adding the amount of experience I'm giving the metal plus the amount left to level it up to its maximum. So without like trying to confuse you guys any further, so this is an example here. I took a screenshot of this the other day. It's going to be this is a 6-star Diz metal, and using these 5 metals here, I jumped it up from 1 to level 99. Then I added the amount of experience given, which is this 225,635, plus the amount left to level up, which is that 1,644. So I use this method. I've tested it on different metals just to see if there was like a difference in how much experience each metal required, but for pretty much it's been the same among all of them. If I'm wrong, please correct me just so that people aren't getting misleading information, and I'll update this video. But for the most part, a 6-star metal is going to cost 227,279 experience. A 5-star metal is going to be 138,388 experience. I'm reading this off of the screen, that's why I'm looking at the computer. A 4-star metal is going to be 45,990 experience. A 3-star metal is going to be 19,280. A 2-star is going to take 10,349. And then a 1-star is going to take 4,258 experience. And going back to my table, it's all listed right here under the total amount of experience needed. So My recommendation for how you level up is going to be on this right-hand side that says recommended amount of Huey/Dewey/Louis medals needed. The way I made this table, it's made in a way where you're only leveling up a medal with experience medals of the same color. So pretty much leveling up a red medal with only Huey experience medals, or leveling up a green medal with only Louis experience medals. That way you're getting the maximum amount of experience possible. And that's listed down here in this experience medal reference. So if you pretty much compare the numbers using a different attribute, so let's say you're leveling up a red medal, using a green medal to level up will only net you 2/3 of the amount of experience if you used like the same rarity experience medal of the same color. So for example, let's open up our app. Did it reset it? Oh, this is the worst. Okay. Skipping along. So just for an example, let me pull up this Yuffie. So it's just more cost effective to use green metal, so see it nets 2,100 experience versus, actually I don't have a blue one of the same level. We'll use 5 stars as our reference. So this 5-star Louis medal, there, you can see 7,815 experience, versus a 5-star Dewey medal, which is blue, which is a different color, which only gives that 5,210 experience. So that's what I'm trying to illustrate, like with this yellow table in the bottom here. And my recommendation, again, is going to be in this top right. So only use the same color, was really the point of the last like minute and a half. This table was built in a way where it would kind of even out your ratio of 5-star and 6-star medals that you would get from the highest AP cost special quest. So for example, let's pull it up here. So the ratios were built around pretty much if you did this type of mission repeatedly. So that quest normally gives you 1 6-star medal, either 1, 2, or 3 of the 5-star medals, and then usually 5 or 6 of the 3-star. So I built that ratio, or I built this chart around that ratio, as well as the idea that you pay the same amount of money for each medal when you're leveling up a medal. Man, that didn't sound correct at all. So instead of just trying to confuse you guys more, let me just show you. So as you can see, this is a level 1 Master Form Sora. And the way I wrote the table was pretty much if you threw like 5 or less medals in this zone here and leveled it up to the maximum, because at level 1 you're only paying 80 money for each medal that you throw on there. So pretty much that's my way of getting around people saying throw whatever medals, because that ends up being expensive. So I tried to do it all so that you level it up from 1 to its level cap. That way you don't have to keep paying. Unfortunately, that format was not possible for 5-star medals and 6-star medals just because they require so much experience. But other than that, this is my cost-effective way of leveling up. Hopefully, again, the table is self-explanatory. If you have any questions, feel free to throw them in the comments and I'll try my best to address them. But yeah, other than that, this is pretty much the entirety of the video in a table. Yep. This is my contribution for the day. Hopefully this is useful to you guys who are leveling up or struggling to level up. And it's light on your wallets, it's light on your AP, and hopefully it keeps you less stressed out. But yep, that's the video for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I know it was kind of a lengthy one with a bunch of unnecessary explanations, but thank you for sticking around. Again, if you do like this video format right here, where it's a little bit more personal, feel free to throw a comment below saying, hey, I like the format for this video better than the other ones, and I'll try to keep it consistently at that. But yep, that's the video for today. Hopefully you guys are still enjoying this game. We've got a few more months until they shut down the servers. Unless they updated that, which would be awesome, because I've spent money on this game, like real money. But until next time, guys, take it easy. Hopefully you guys enjoy the game.